No, I've got to pay for it myself.
So you're catching up, obviously, on the fact that you have been surpassed as the most famous person who was a Harvard graduate.
Jeremy is doing good, and I knew about Jeremy before you did, or everybody else did, because you know, Arnie Duncan, my Secretary of Education, was captain of the Harvard team.
Right.
And so way back when, Arnie and I were playing, and he said, "I'm telling you, we've got this terrific guard named Jeremy Lin at Harvard." And then one of my best friends, his son's a freshman at Harvard, so when he went out for a recruiting trip, he saw Lin in action. So so I've been on the Jeremy Lin bandwagon.
Are you taking credit for Linsanity? It kind of feels like you are a little bit.
I can't take credit for it, but I'm just saying I was there early.
I'm surprised you didn't steer him toward the Bulls when he was floating around and getting waved by teams.
We've got this pretty good point guard on the Bulls as well. So
he
might not have gotten as much PT as he did. But look, it's a great story. And what's interesting is the fact that somehow folks were missing it in practice.
Right.
I mean, that's what's interesting, because you got to assume that during scrimmages, he was running that pick and roll pretty well.
Right.
And it is a terrific story. He seems like a wonderful young man, and look, it elevates this great sport all around the world. It can't hurt ratings for basketball in China.
But at the same time, you're a little worried as a Bulls fan because he's in the Eastern Conference.
I'm not worried.